to the End Time Truth Television, the channel for the lovers of truth, for the truth of the end time. So if you are a lover of truth, give us a subscription and God bless you. Shalom.
Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing today? God bless you. All right, because of the video I want you to see, and most especially for young people, young men and young women, there is a trend that is happening now. There is a trend that is sweeping across most especially Africa. It is rife in Nigeria, and I'm so sure that with other feelers we're getting from other parts of Africa, it is like a blaze, and it is coming with speed like a hurricane. Now, this is a tide of destruction that is sweeping amidst young men and women. Recently, I have uploaded some videos that showed how lewd and how loose the children of this generation are, the girls and the boys. But in this video, I'd like you to take a look at my back. Now, that house was built in 1956. That is my father's house. That was the house he built, and you know, a little above 20 years later, he died. Yeah, this house. Now, by the time he built this house, this happens to be one of the very first cement house. When I mean cement, you know, the house that they use cement and molded blocks for, and they built with cement, plastered with cement. The majority of the buildings around that time were mud houses. So this was one of the very first of its kind at that time. And so after he built this house, many others came to take this, the design to build theirs. Even some also constructed theirs with mud using this pattern. Now, why do I have to go this long? I'm going this long now because when you look at this house now, you cannot call it a modern house. And some of you may even, when you look at it, you will say that is a sign of poverty. But it is now looking like a sign of poverty in the 22nd, or is it 21st century? I don't know. Now, this is 2022. You know, if you take away the years from when it was built to now, that is over 60 years, if I'm not making a mistake, over 60 years, going to 70 years. Now, but as at the time it was built, it was the first, it was the darling of the time. Now, why I'm saying this is that because of the video I want to show you, there is nothing you acquire today that its value lasts forever. Now, but the Bible says that the righteous shall flourish as a palm tree. So, whatever we acquire today, whatever you see today that for which you want to do what I want to show you now you understand that it comes and it will definitely pass away. For the Bible says that this world passes away with its fashion and also the passion of the world. So the fashion of the world passes away, and together with whatever it is that you see today passes away. I remember that there was a time people killed their siblings, sacrificed members of their families because of a certain Mercedes V-boot. And when Pathfinder came out newly in those days, people were doing all kinds of things to ride the Pathfinder that came out in the 90s. And today, those Pathfinders, some of them are being used as tow vehicles, and some of them are being used as, hearse, that is ambulance for corpses. Now, not really because of, that it is a big man thing. It is not. So that tells you that nothing lasts forever here. That is a young man's video that you begin to watch as I am talking with you now, that has successfully sold his soul. He did all that he needed to do to be very rich, and he has actually acquired that rich according to all the videos on his platform. You can check it out on TikTok. Gucci Lord is the handle, his TikTok handle, Gucci Lord. Everything he posts there is about how to be very rich. And eventually he is rich now. But he is rich, but there's something he's expressing. And that thing he's expressing is what I don't want anyone that is watching this video to have experience of. Having experience of is not necessarily you being directly involved, But having experience of is that there is a possibility you may have a brother, you may have a son, you may have a nephew, you may have a cousin that could directly get involved. Like the young man I want to show you, he has been given 8 billion naira according to his video. 8 billion naira, but wait for it. Now, when you look at the background, his house and everything, even his designers wears, everything is lodged. And I'm sure that somebody may be asking, but this person is living in this world. What is the problem? What have I done? You've not done anything. But if you truly want to be like him this way, in a hurry, to be like him in a hurry, then it will cost you something. Now, this young man, as I speak with you, has been given 8 billion, and according to his posts, not just one, several posts, and as you're seeing the videos here playing, he has only 2 years left for him to leave. And by what he said in one of his videos, he will be 21 years by next year, 21 years old by next year. So apparently, he is likely to die at the age of 22, 23. Now, that is if we are to go by what he has posted. Now, the thing is this, whether he is using this to chase clouds or not. Now, I just want somebody out there to understand that wealth or life does not consist at the abundance of the acquisitions we have in this earth. Jesus asked, what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Now, the kind of life, the life of ostentation that he is living with his friends and whatever. Now, lends weight to what he is saying. But the question is this. If after 2 years, because sometimes when they even give somebody 10 years, 20 years, it will be like, oh, that is long enough. But when you actually begin to live in those years, you will suddenly realize that, oh, this is short. And that is why we even said that life itself is short. Somebody who probably has lived for 90 years, it will be like, oh, I've just spent only 90 Christmas. Only 90 Christmas. So life itself is short. Don't shorten it the more. So all I'm saying is, in all of your endeavors, in all of your struggles and hustling, like the way they put it, even though the hustling is not a good word, now ensure that you do it with the fear of God. Don't be under any form of pressure. Don't be desperate to get across the bridge, for it is better you live at this other part of the divide, not having everything that you needed or you wanted, whichever, and cross the other side, across the bridge where indeed you shall have no sorrow. For what shall it profit you to live in opulence, have enough to throw around, and eventually when you are evicted from this side and you cross over to the other side, and there you will understand that poverty at this other end is actually paradise compared to the experience at the other side. So if you want to get rich quick at all costs, are you ready to pay the price? Are you ready to pay the price that these young people are paying? Some of the girls have paid the price with their lives that they have been used as sacrifices to maintain some occultic altars, some demonic altars, some fame-producing altars, some money-yielding altars. But they are walking up and down, empty in emptiness. And we've seen some that have even run mad on the street. And, at least here we've seen 2 that went and sold their body in order to have enough money. And eventually the consequences comes. Please, I want to beg you, don't sell your soul for whatever amount. It doesn't merit it. It is not worth it. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'll be seeing you in the next video, and till then, let me know what you think about this video. Like it and share and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so before, and may the good Lord preserve you. I want to ask you to share this video, give it to students, share it among youths, the youths of our generation, the youths of our time. I do not know, like Jesus said, when the Son of Man shall return, shall he find faith on earth still? Now, if our set is gone, what kind of world would we have? Because what I'm seeing among young children today, children of 15, 16, 17, 18 years, they are ready to do rituals. The other day we saw a young child that took his friend, deceived his friend. They traveled across to 2 states, 3 states from Ebonyi. They went through Enugu, they went through Anambra, and they entered Delta State for money rituals. And when they got to the the native doctor's place, he asked the native doctor to use his friend. Children, not up to 15 years old. That is the world we are in now. And the other time I showed you a video of Eshad who came to offer his parents. Now that's the world we are living in. Please share this video so that it can go round. According to him, he had just about 2 years to live. And even though that he is parading himself like this as if nothing is happening, something deeply is happening. He is just like that. But then if after 2 years and he is still here, then we will know that he is using it to chase clout. Even at that, this is happening every day and in our society. God bless you. Let me see you in the next video. Till then, from me to you. Shalom.